people decide to just go against what regulations are put? Is it that we don't educate our people? Where did we lose it, and where did we go wrong?
Let me just tell you very quickly.
Yes, please. Under 1 minute.
First of all, you know,
I'll give you time to. Okay, okay.
I think, His Excellency, please, I think
Mainly not,
you should sacrifice your political ambitions and green Nairobi. Forget about what people say about you, everything and all these things. Just say you want term governor, and then you put systems in place.
I agree.
Yeah, and
You
this
know,
country is going to remember you.
you
Because
know,
there's a lot of mess in this country. I mean, this
you see,
state.
just the other week,
Thank you, Senator.
Chairman, the other week, we were relocating traders who are on the road in Marikiti. Women who sit on the carriageway. Trucks that are in the middle of the median. You saw the political interference that was propped. I said, no matter what political interference, go there today. They're not there. Yeah. We were relocating matatus here, and they had agreed. The long distance matatus going to Trans Nzoia, to Kisii, that use Wayaki way, to just come straight all the way to Green Park. You saw the political interference. What we've said is, for us to make Nairobi what it must be, we will not pander to political whims. We will do it, do the hard thing, the right way. That is how we will have a clean city. So apart from the issue that I explained to you, on because clean a city is three things. One is manpower, two is equipment, three is operation and maintenance. You must have fuel, you must have all that. When exchequer doesn't come, everything we collect in Nairobi goes to paying salaries. So now when we ring fence that under the Green Nairobi Limited Company, that will have, it is, on the water bill, just 10% will go to garbage. So they'll have the operational amounts. The 3,500 youth who are here, who we've employed, will go to Green Nairobi Limited. The 10,000 we're getting in climate works will also go there. And the 200 trucks we're getting because of waste to energy, we're going to produce 45 megawatts of power in Dandora. Dandora, which was always a negative story, will add power to our grid. We've already signed with China National Electric and Engineering Company. Last week I was with Opio Wandai, the CS for Energy, and Kipto of EPRA, to agree on the power purchase agreement of the tariff of how much we'll sell the power to Kenya Power. That power can light the whole of Nairobi from our garbage. The company doing it are the same ones who've done Addis Ababa. So yes, I know Rwanda. Though Nairobi is bigger, you know, the GDP of Nairobi is $28 billion. The GDP of Rwanda as a country is $11 billion. We're times three. Kigali is like Westlands. However, the quality of life that our people require is the same. So we'll forget about the politics can't stay. We will do what we must do, and I assure you, by the time the politics comes, people will say, no, this is the guy.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Senator Kamau, and Senator Kamau, Senator Longonen, under 1 minute, please.
At 50 to 59, there are 5,398.
Yes.
Your Excellency, do you have succession plan and a good elaborate one on how to handle that? Then the second question on the same is on 60 and above, there are 74. The question is, are they on contract? If yes, how long is the contract? Then the next question is on page 4. We have number 3 on part D, demographic composition of county executive committee members. Number 3, we have Kikuyus, the Murima, that we are Tungusi.
Don't touch it, please.
15. How many are county executive committee members?
In terms of?
Because it's just lumped together, 15 Kikuyus. Are they, because it's indicating that county executive committee members.
I can see.
So the 15 of them, are they all
No.
CEC members? Yeah, for now I submit.
Thank you.
Hey, Governor. Oh, okay, let's ask.
I want to know how he has been acting for how long and why it's not confirmed. Together with the, is it the county secretary?
Yes.
Yeah, I would want to know they are acting for how long and how long have they been in office. Secondly, Your Excellency, the Article 54 of the Constitution, read together with Section 35 of the County Government Act, states clearly that on all the appointments that are being made, we have to include the person living with disability. And based on the report that you've given us, it shows that we have zero people living with disabilities. Can you really especially the Section 35 states that the Assembly are supposed to approve the list that you submit with the names of people living with disability. Your Excellency, can you tell us what really happened to an extent that we don't have a person living with disability on that side, though you also have at least percentage, a number of counties are below 1% in terms of persons living with disability. In the law states that we have to have 5% and above. But I want to say, Your Excellency, that though we are doing it progressively, but in terms of the appointees, you don't have person living with disability.
In terms of CCs.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm done. I also wanted to congratulate the governor on the issue of the gender, which is giving us a total number of 8,660. That is a good progress. I know the women president has been keen on that, and we also been keen on that because that is an issue that is affecting a number of counties. And I want to say for Nairobi County, I must congratulate you for that.
Thank you very much, Madam Vice Chair. Governor, Nairobi County, I want to refer center before this committee today. If you look at 2023-24, you had a budget for capital projects amounting to 12 billion. And another 666 billion, that makes a total of 12.7 billion. Out of those, 30%, like you said or indicated, is supposed to be 3.8 billion. And then you've reserved, what you've reserved is supposed to be 3.8 billion, but you've consumed 1.3 billion. And in a rejoinder, you said it is important to note that Agbo Group participated in other projects meeting the target of 30%. I think the finance person is here. I think he was trying to play around with the figures. How can you say you've set aside 3.8 billion again, and then you tell us you've given out 1.3 billion? Then it is 30%. How can you work out this way? Even Stanley, one boy can tell you these are wrong figures. Can you explain to us? If you've not met 30%, just say what you've done. It is less than 30%. Let me ask our clerks to work on 1.3 billion of 3.8 billion. Then while they're working on that one, you can answer these other questions.
Thank you, thank you. And look at, in terms of the budget, the mistake they made on the 12 billion. Okay, actually, this is proper. The earlier response was looking at the entire budget of 42 billion. But I think this is proper now. It's been amended. I asked them yesterday to look at it.
Governor, let them work on it first. You answer these other questions because there is an issue.
Yeah, they can look at it. I suspect it is 46%. I'm a mathematician. Now, to Senator Beth, President of Women in ODM, and you know we're in broad-based government, where we're very happy. The 5,398 are above 60. I mean 50. Those are people who got hired in Nairobi, very hired in the 80s and early 90s. We have a succession plan. We also have what we call voluntary early retirement that we're working on VAR. So those who agree to leave at this point are given what we call a golden handshake, so that we can have a younger, more vibrant workforce. So we're working on voluntary early retirement, and many have agreed to take it up so that they can pursue other things and invest in business. We were looking for more support. In 2011, before devolution, The World Bank had actually offered to do it for Nairobi. That time it was mayors. They didn't take it up. I picked it up with the last country director, Dr. Keith. Unfortunately, he's been moved. There's a new country director who I will also visit, called, I think, Leah. I'll visit to pick it up. It's the best thing. You know, you want a staff that can operate. If you have like 5 old men sweeping, they will not. You know, and so they end up not doing work, and Nairobians want to be served. And Nairobians are very, they get dissatisfied very easily, let me put it that way. Your street can be clean every day, and you keep quiet. But the day you see garbage like this, you say, I work, the governor is not working. And so we must keep servicing the county. So those who are 60 and above that you've raised are the persons with disability, mainly, because they're given an extension for a few years. So the 74, you'll have only persons with disability, some on contract, like I've explained, and now the staff like this guy, who are political appointees, so CECs, my deputy governor, who else, SG? You guys should know each other, Yusufio. Nani mwingine? There's one in the
Governor.
In the boat.
Excuse me, Governor.
Yeah.
We can give you time by.
That's why there's no one 70 and above. It's just 60. They're not 65. And let me tell you, these people who are above 60, many of them will give you such wisdom in terms of what has been tried and has not worked. And that's why I say you must always balance
Governor,
the energy of youth.
Governor, you're on national television. The Gen Z says.
No, it's okay. They must hear it. You know? They must hear it. That's why you balance. That's why I have the oldest CC and the youngest CC. Those who, let me tell you, wisdom is perspective. Perspective is bigger than vision. Vision just looks ahead. But perspective looks behind, appreciates where you are, and looks ahead. There's nothing new under the sun. And so you must always mix the wisdom of those who've been there with the energy of the young people. That's how you get it right. And so I really appreciate, SG is probably one of my best CCs, you know. He has saved our county so much money by wisdom, by telling us, no, this case, this land had this problem in 1995. We've saved so many costs because of Gaduita here. So, I mean, I could have put a 19-year-old to be in charge of land in Nairobi. Our wage bill in terms of court cases would be hundreds of billions.
Is he engineer by profession?
No, he's a land surveyor.
Surveyor.
Yeah. So
you have your grandson who is graduated also, isn't it? Land surveying. On land surveying, right? Grandson or granddaughter?
Oh.
My daughter is a lawyer.
Sasa unakataa wasiende huko ndio ukae pale.
Oh, no.
But you know, Chair, I would want to agree with the governor because.
No, that was just by the
Oh, okay.
Proceed.
Thank you.
Remember, Article 27 of the Constitution says we don't discriminate by age. There's something called reverse discrimination. Reverse discrimination then is also saying we don't want old people. We have young people. I love the young people. I'm the youngest, probably the 3rd youngest governor. Governor of Nandi is younger than me, and Governor of Elgeyo Marakwet. I think I'm the 3rd youngest. So we have such a young governor, and my CEC committee in average is the youngest, but we also draw wisdom from those who are older than us. And remember, as I conclude on the age, at age 24, I wrote Article 89 of our Constitution when I was 24 years old, on delimitation. I was a consultant to Parliament. At age 27, I was chairman of the ruling party of Kenya, TNA, when I was 27 years old. At age 28, I was a member of Parliament. At age 32, I was senator. I've become governor I'm not even 40 years old yet. I'll complete my 2nd term at age 47, and county is 47. And you never know what else after that. The world is your oyster. And so we love the energy of young people, but I will tell young people, always respect the wisdom of the old. It is a balance. Senator, Vice Chair, and also Commissioner, I'm very happy because as Commissioner of PSC, you understand a lot of HR issues. they're not always that straightforward.
Chair, sorry, allow me to interrupt His Excellency. On the